Okay, and so, hey YouTube, this is my first coding tutorial on HTML. The reason I did HTML for my first video is because, well, HTML is a really simple coding language. It's really basic and easy to learn, and it's great for beginners. It's the first language that I learned, and I was about 7. Yeah, I'm a super nerd, get over it, bitch. Alright then, so basically, we are going to make a simple, cliche Hello World program. Alright, in HTML, we use tags using the less than and more than signs. So, you do, inside HTML, we call them tags. So you do tag and HTML to kind of initiate the HTML thing. It just kind of tells the computer, this is a HTML. Alright, this is the first HTML tag, and everything goes inside of here, so we might as well do /HTML. When you want to end a tag and what's inside of it in HTML, you do a slash before the tag. So if I was going to do a tag called blah blah, then I would do /blah blah. And if blah blah, which it isn't, but if it was a kind of a print thing, it was like a print function, then I could write blur blur in here, and then it would make blur blur appear on the screen with a comma after it. If you want, I'm pretty sure I've explained that. If you don't understand, then point out in the comments what your errors are and stuff. Okay, well, let's get on with it. Alright, the rest of the thing is you need a head. We're not going to put anything in the head at the moment, because the head is a slightly more advanced bit, where you can put meta info and stuff, which we'll learn about later. But just for now, just get into the habit of putting it there. So it's head and /head. Next, you're going to put in the body, which is the main bit. So think of a HTML file as like a person. You've got HTML and /HTML, which make up the person. Then you've got its head. Then you've got its body. But sadly, with HTML, you don't actually have arms or legs. So, you know, it's a guy with no arms or legs. Yeah, it's a pretty pointless existence, but oh well, alright. So in here, we are going to write another tag, which is called h1. Now the h1 tag, it represents a header. If you see h1, then it can go from h1. I can do h2, which would work, but I can't do h7 because it only goes from h1 to h6. So for now, we're going to do h3 just to balance it out. And in this tag, see, this is you input stuff in between the tags. Now you can do an entire HTML file on one line. So just by convention, I'm going to write it here, and I'm going to write hello world. And now I'm going to leave a space for readability, and then go like that. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do P, which stands for paragraph. Now the P tag, in it will basically make a paragraph. If you do another P tag, then it'll leave a paragraph kind of spacing between the two things. So I'm going to write in here, hello, this is my first program. It is a website written in HTML. Now, when you're writing this, make sure you always use the P tags. Otherwise, if I just wrote another load of tags in here, and I went, I don't know, H for hi there, then that would make a head, that would just write down H4 hi there. It wouldn't actually do anything. So you need this kind of like readability, otherwise you will make a lot of errors. That's why when you're doing when you're doing headers and paragraphs, then you do this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use some simple font editors. So first off, we're going to use strong, which makes it bold. Yeah, and then we can do /strong to unbold it, which basically means that the text after here won't be bold. Because we wrote strong and then we put it over here, so /strong, then everything in between there would be strong text. Now you don't actually need the P tag for text. So if I just write inside the body hi there. Right then, this is text outside of a paragraph tag. Now that would basically mean that would not be in a paragraph format though. So if we just want to make a space between that, then we could do BR, which is break. It stands for break, and then it basically, you don't have to make an end tag for BR because it doesn't really do much other than it just tells it to make a spacing. So far what this program does, it's HTML head, it initializes a header, which doesn't do much at the moment. Then we've got a body, which is the main body of text, where everything goes, body, and then we've got a 3 size header. Now, the bigger the number, the bigger the header, by the way, if I forgot to mention that. And then we've got strong, which makes this bit bold, and then we've done /strong. Always remember to use a slash to end the tag after you've done the tag, otherwise it will keep running. I've probably said that a few times, but I just need to drill it into your head. Alright then, it is a website written in HTML. Let's just put an exclamation mark. Just put 3 exclamation marks just for the sake of it. Alright, we've got some paragraphs. We've got another paragraph, so there's spacing in between these. Let's just show the spacing like this. Then we've got a break, and then we've got some unformatted text there. Then we've got the end of the body and the end of the HTML. So let's see what it does. Okay, so now let's go on to the part where we save it. You are going to click the save as. So you're going to save as. You're going to go into wherever you're going to save it. So I'm going to save it into a new folder, which is going to be called HTML tutorials, and in here we're going to save it as hello world.html. Now make sure you save it as a, where is it now, HTML file, which should be somewhere here, hypertext markup language, because that's what HTML stands for. You can save it as .html, .html, .shtm, .xhtm, .hta. Any of those will work. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to save it as .html. Now you don't actually need this, but if you're going to be doing this inside normal kind of Notepad, instead of Notepad++, the HTML format won't be there normally, so you're just going to save it as all files and .html, otherwise it'll run as a text file. Alright, so now we're going to save it and see what it does. Okay, so as you can see, there is the header 3 hello world. You can see the 2 paragraphs and the spacing between them, and you can see the break there and the unedited text which has showed up. Yeah, so I think that's about all for this episode. Stick in for next episode, leave a like, subscribe, and comment on any issues you're having with this. Remember to watch the next video, share this video to your friends who can also help, and like experiment with this stuff, make your own stuff, because that's the best way to learn. Alright then. Thanks for watching this video. You know, again, we'll leave the like and stuff, and I'll see you guys next video.